So the new Invincible in my team is the one and only my boy Rudy up in here. You know he's always happy, and like the video for that extra good luck because we got to talk about the new players, the free 100 overall updates that every single person can go after. And of course, let me know down below in the comments who's your starting shooting guard, because at the moment, even though Rudy is one of my favorite players in my team, I do already have a lot of shooting guards. I mean, this year 2K has been adding a lot of them. So when it comes to him, obviously, you know, 6'8", another shooting guard in my team. I thought he was 6'9". Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I swear, 2K sometimes they be shrinking players. Now, at the moment, you guys know my starting shooting guard has been my boy, the Invincible Kevin Durant. So I'm already chilling, you know, at the shooting guard position. 6'10", doesn't really get better than that. Even though Rudy, like I said, he is the new Invincible. Now, I do want to make sure that you guys are covered with everything, and so I do want to cover, of course, the free 100 overall that every single person can get. And I actually already completed some of the agendas, and complete these right now, okay? That way you don't fall behind it. Bam, there it is. So it is going to be, a lot of people were asking me in the previous updates how many pieces it is. And so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 pieces. And with the new players, this means that we do get ourselves a new updates, right? Which means another piece. And so with this update, it's going to be 2 out of 5. And after that, we only need 3 more, okay? So right now, make sure you do not fall behind, okay? Complete these agendas. You want to get every single one of these done, okay? It is going to be the downtown ones. Very easy and simple ones. I basically just got them done really quickly. Get 15 blocks and steals with point guards over multiple games. Literally rookie breakouts. You're good to go. You got to go out there and score 28 points in the game with a center 3 times. Very easy. Did that in clutch time while I'm doing the playoff content as well, because I got to catch up with that. And then obviously 64 points with a Warriors player in the game. And then also win a game by 10 points or more using 5 or more Hawks players, which, you know, you're going to get that done as well. So super easy and simple. Get that done. Do not fall behind it. That way you can get your guaranteed free 100 overall player pack. And speaking of the pack, let me show you guys the new players, because 2K just revealed them. And bada beam. And bada, oh, it's not popping up. Well, that's embarrassing. Hold on, wait a minute. And there it is. Okay, so this is the new set of players. So 2K is continuing the downtown sets, which they do say legends are made under the concrete lights. And Rudy is one of those legends. Do not disrespect my boy. I know he ain't, you know, Kevin Durant. He's not LeBron James. But my boy Rudy, he's a legend. And of course, downtown super packs are live in my team with Hooper's builds for the moment. Invincible Rudy, which I do want. Now remember, this means that we are going to be getting new super packs with an equal chance. So he'll definitely be affordable in the auction house. You got 100 overall. Mitch Richmond, the money maker right here. I was gonna say, what's his nickname? Oh my goodness, it's not. It's Money Mitch, right? Someone let me know on his nickname, but Money Mitch is what I call him. I think he also has like another nickname. And then we do have a Dark Matter artist Gilmore, which I think is going to be a sleeper. Remember, this is going to be an equal chance, and so people are definitely going to be opening these packs, and so these players are definitely going to be affordable for everybody, because also we do have a Dark Matter Mark Price, which I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to be the worst one. You know what I mean? And then, of course, 10 additional Invincible, 3100 overall players, 83 Dark Matters. I like how they emphasize that, even though Invincibles are still really rare. Obviously, Rudy's going to be a 25% chance, but you know, they're like 10 additional Invincibles, which no one really pulls, even though some people have been getting lucky. And then 3,100 overall players, and then 83, like I mentioned. So a lot of Dark Matters, a lot of 100 overalls, a lot of Invincibles. And at the moment, you know, I'm actually already selling some of my players. I always like selling players on Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, so you guys can see some of the cards that I've been putting up. So if you're looking to buy any of these players, you know, I did put them up, but obviously if you did have any, you know, it's always a good time to sell before super packs, even though obviously everyone is going to be doing that with the new Rudy that is coming as an Invincible. And so he definitely should be affordable. Actually, let's take a look in the auction house on the previous, you know, player that we had as an Invincible, just to give you an idea at, you know, how much he is gonna be, because a lot of people are always interested to see, like, you know, how much it's gonna be and stuff like that. So Gary the Glove, he's about 500,000, so, you know, still expensive. Obviously, I'm not saying this Invincible is gonna be 100K, you know, with Rudy, but this is definitely a lot more affordable than like your other Invincibles in the game, right? For example, you know, Wembanyama up in here. He's still millions of MT. It's crazy. I wonder if there's even any up. Okay, there is. Oh, look at that right there. Yeah, more people saw, you know, me get mine, and so, you know, they're up there. But millions. You see how this one's at 12.7, you know, with 4 hours to go? Yeah, so that just goes to show you that Rudy is going to be, you know, one of the cheaper ones. He is going to be affordable, mainly because of the super packs being 25%, it's an equal chance. So I'm kind of hoping that I do pull him as my Invincible Tappa, you know what I mean, when it comes to that, even though at the same time, you know, these other players, like I mentioned, you know, Artis Gilmore, I think, is going to be a sleeper for a lot of people just because he is a big fella. Let's take a look at how tall he is, because if I remember correctly, he's a 7-footer, right? So Artis Gilmore right here. Let's take a look, and there he is. Let's see, 7'2". Yep. So I think he's definitely gonna be one of those centers that people are definitely gonna want to run, because at this point, with him being a dark matter, you know he's gonna get the juicy treatment. They're gonna make him really good. And this year, you know, he's been just one of the big fellas, right? We can actually take a look at the database, and oh my goodness, this card came out in November. Back in the day, we're throwing it back, but not like that. This ain't the hub. So the 3-pointer's gonna be better, speed's gonna be better. Animation wise, I'm assuming they'll probably keep it the same. Maybe they might change it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They're definitely going to change the release timing, so it'll be very quick. So he'll definitely be like a card that if you want a center, he could potentially be something, even though, you know, I kind of want Rudy the most. I will say, though, with Mark Price, I mean, I was looking at him, 6 foot. Yeah, he's probably going to be like 30K. So if you do open those super packs, hopefully you don't get Mark Price. That's like the one you really don't want to get just because he ain't that good. I mean, you know, I don't want to disrespect him because, like, it's Mark Price, you know, but, like, I mean, he has Colin lower and Burks upper, so that release, I mean, he's just 6 foot, bro, like, you know what I mean? I hate disrespecting those legends, because back in the day, man, that man, bro, you know, he wasn't Steph Curry by any means, but, you know, for the right price, I don't even have him in my collection. What was he? Opal what? Oh, he was part of the festival. Yeah, I never got that card. Even though I will say, I think some people are going to love Money Mitch. You know, Mitch Richmond right here. 6'5". I'm pretty sure they said he can play the point guard position, right? Let me take a look. Money Mitch. Yep, he can play the point guard position. So with him, he definitely is going to be a sizable point guard, which, you know, the guard position, again, still very stacked in my team, 6'5". And if you've been playing 2K long enough, you know Money Mitch is always, you know, he's a money shooter up in here. That's why I want to know his nickname. I think it is Money Mitch. So yeah, the release time is going to be on very quick. I wonder if they'll change his release, even though Money Mitch, again, always money. The dribble style hopefully gets updated. Maybe they'll give him, you know, Darius, maybe Fox, stuff like that. So with him, he'll definitely be one of those point guards. Again, equal chance, so 25% chance at Mitch, 25% chance Artis Gilmore, 25% chance Mark Price, and then 25% chance at the big boy, the Rudy. He's always happy, my boy. Again, show some respect to the 2K legend. That's why 2K says legends, because he's been a legend back in, like, what, 2K... Like, all the 2Ks, basically, you know, even though in my team there's so many more demigods now, so, you know, the legends of the old day are not as legendary as they once were, but his release is always money. It was already on quick, so it's going to be on very quick. Hopefully they update his dribble style. I'm assuming they'll probably do, you know, some changes for Rudy just because he is the main guy, which again is going to be with the new super packs. And so we're definitely expecting an auction house crash. These players will be affordable, and of course you want to complete these agendas right now, that way you don't fall behind it. So get these done, and then tomorrow part 2 will be out, so 2 out of 5. And while we're waiting, definitely check out the pack opening I did. Check out the other videos I've been uploading, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.